Misfits, people ask me all the time about tools that I use in my life and business to maximize my success. I usually start by telling them one of my most powerful tools is my morning habits. And of course, they look at me somewhat confused. I then explain how important it is for me to center myself and how I begin my day and plan for my success. It's critical to consistent high performance. And it doesn't take me long, about 5 or 10 minutes, because I use a great resource called the 5-Minute Journal. The 5-Minute Journal is the simplest, most effective way I've ever found to start your day in the right mindset, doing the right things, and set yourself up for success. And it is exactly what it says, a 5-minute exercise you can do each day. Let me ask you, if you could reach your next level in your life and business by spending just 5 minutes of focused time a day, would you do it? I bet you would. And I know it works because I've experienced the power of it. And you can get your 5-minute journal simply by going to www.misfitentrepreneur.com/journal. That's misfitentrepreneur.com/journal. Do what I do. Use this amazing resource to give yourself an edge in your performance and your success. Get your 5-minute journal today.
Hello, Misfit entrepreneurs. Welcome to another edition of Lessons for Hannah. Many years ago, I introduced a new format alongside our regular episodes called Lessons for Hannah. Hannah's my daughter and one of the main inspirations for the Misfit entrepreneur. I wanted to have a place where she could go and learn from her dad and his Misfit friends throughout her life, even after I'm gone. If you haven't listened to the first episode of Lessons for Hannah, I urge you to do so as it gives some more background and tells the amazing story of how Hannah came to be in our lives. Lessons for Hannah are very short, useful, sometimes comical lessons that I want to share with you and give to Hannah to help in your lives. And because I want Hannah to have these for her life, I'm going to speak as though I'm talking directly to her. These episodes are a lot of fun, and if you think there's a lesson or a topic that we should include in these episodes, please don't hesitate to send it over to us at support@misfitentrepreneur.com. We'd love to share it. As a reminder, if you're new to watching this show on YouTube, hit the subscribe button below. Give this video a like and comment as well. We do our best to respond to all comments as timely as possible. All right, so here goes. This week's lesson for Hannah. Hannah, I want to share a few lessons from a man who has helped countless people heal and find happiness, Dr. Jordan Peterson. I got this idea from a post that I saw on X. Dr. Peterson's ideas have changed lives. His protocol for finding meaning and purpose offers a really powerful roadmap for a lifetime of fulfillment. Dr. Peterson noticed something profound in his clinical practice. He noticed that the patients who recovered fastest weren't the ones who got the most therapy or took the most medication. They had something else in common. They had a mission, a purpose beyond themselves. He discovered that depression isn't just about brain chemistry, it's about lack of meaning. And so to solve this, he created a 6-step protocol. And I want to share these principles and how they can guide you on your journey. The first one is the lobster principle. Stand up straight, pull your shoulders back. Hannah, this may sound very simple, but science backs it up. Dr. Peterson found that just like lobsters assert dominance through their posture, humans can rewrite their brain chemistry by changing how they carry themselves, pulling your shoulders back. Standing tall makes you feel powerful. And when you feel powerful, you become powerful. But there's a deeper truth here. Our bodies don't just carry our minds, they create our reality. So our physical confidence rewires our neural pathways, but it only works when combined with self-respect, which brings me to the next principle, the self-care paradox. Treat yourself like someone you're responsible for helping. Hannah, think about how we treat others, our pets, our friends, and our loved ones. We never skip their meals. We never ignore their health or neglect their needs. Yet we often don't treat ourselves with this same care. What Peterson says is to encourage yourself to imagine your best friend is facing your exact struggles. What advice would you give them? Now take that advice and apply it to yourself. Respect yourself enough to prioritize your well-being. Number 3, the progress protocol. Stop competing with others and start competing with yourself. Social media creates a false sense of inadequacy by comparing our raw lives to others, highlighting reels and all that stuff, right? Peterson's antidote is simple but profound. Only compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Track your progress day by day. This perspective shift transforms anxiety into growth. Celebrate small wins and use each day as a stepping stone to become a better version of yourself. But to grow, you also need a foundation of stability. And that brings me to our next principle, which is the order algorithm. Clean your room. This is one of Peterson's most famous sayings. It's not just about tidying up, it's about creating order in your immediate environment. And before you can change the world, you need to be able to prove that you can manage what's in front of you and just in your own life, right? So start with your space, your schedule, your daily commitments. People who create order in their rooms learn to create order anywhere. It's a small but really powerful step towards mastering your life. And it really comes down to discipline, which I've talked about so many times, right? Discipline in the little areas of your life and in really all areas carries through to the bigger areas in your life too. All right, number 5, the courage equation. Face one fear each day. Peterson says happiness is at the boundary between order and adventure. So each day, find a way to stretch yourself, try something new, have a difficult conversation, take a calculated risk that you've been avoiding. Each small victory rewires your brain to embrace challenges. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. And I've talked about that many times. Number 6, the story solution. Your life isn't just happening to you, it's a story that you're telling yourself. And your life is a narrative and you're the author. Peterson really talks about and found that people who articulate their struggles and victories transform chaos into meaning. By telling your story, you turn suffering into wisdom and experiences into a legacy. In today's age, sharing your story has even more power. It doesn't just help you heal, it inspires others, builds trust, attracts opportunities. When you share your journey, you find the right people, you inspire the right customers, and you bring others into your mission. Hannah, these 6 principles from Jordan Peterson offer a roadmap for a meaningful and fulfilling life. Number 1, stand tall and embody confidence. Number 2, treat yourself with the same care you give others. Number 3, focus on your own progress instead of comparing yourself to others. Number 4, create order in your life, starting with what's right in front of you. Number 5, face your fears and embrace growth daily. Number 6, share your story to create purpose and inspire others. Remember, life isn't just about what happens to you. It's about how you respond and the meaning that you create. You have the power to turn challenges into stepping stones and to write a story that inspires the world. I love you, Dad.